Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Intuitive Empath Tarot. I'm Fran, and today I'm going to be giving you a message for the general collective. I want to check in on the Divine Masculine today. This is specifically for Divine Masculines that are in karmic third-party relationships and you are in separation from them. This is a message for the Divine Feminine, specifically about the Divine Masculine, okay? So this is a really cute new deck I have called Nature Nurture by Marcella Kroll. This is the deck. And I love it. So let's just jump right in. Remember, this is a general reading. It won't resonate for everybody. But hopefully if you found this message, there's something in it for you. So what's going on with the Divine Masculine at this time, Spirit? Thank you so much for guiding us during this time and providing us with answers. Keep all negative energy out of this reading. Now, what's going on for the Divine Masculine at this time? What's going on with the Divine Masculine? A whole lot of nothing, it looks like. One card, please. I'm so curious to know what's going on. It looks like the Divine Masculine at this time is kind of a closed book, trying to keep the cards to his chest, close to his chest, not reveal anything to anybody. Look at this, you guys. There you go. Okay, let's see what this... Yep. Okay, we have the Scorpion. Caution. See, they're being very cautious. They're being very cautious. They're not sure who to trust at this time. It seems like they've been having some conflict with their karmics. And perhaps Scorpion, they could be dealing with a Scorpio. But right now they're needing caution, and they're taking caution in their life. A message for you, Divine Feminine, is to stay in gratitude, okay? You know, it's a good idea to even make a gratitude list every day. And just write down 5 to 10 things you're grateful for. I guarantee you'll be able to come up with that. Even if it's, oh, I'm grateful today for the fresh air I get to breathe. That my lungs and my body are working without me even trying anything. You know? So let's turn to tarot now and see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Thank you so much, Spirit. What's going on today with the Divine Masculine? This is late January 2022. What's going on with the Divine Masculine today, Spirit? All right. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. See? They're having to be defensive because they're getting into conflicts. A lot of conflicts at this time. And they've been through a lot, and they're also still on guard. Okay? See how he's still looking back? It's like he's having to be defensive and constantly defend himself. And it's exhausting. And with the Three of Wands, it's like he's looking out for something better. He's looking out for his ships to come in. He's wondering in his head, what else is there? Is this as good as I can do? He's also focusing on his coin at this time, on his money, on his work, his finances. It's a big priority. He may have 2 dogs with his karmic. When it comes to money, it seems like that's what brings them together. That's what brings some harmony. See how they're looking at each other? They may even have a child. But there is this old man, and to me, he represents wisdom. And so it seems like even though The divine masculine's working hard on his money right now. He's gaining wisdom. It's like behind his back. See, he's like, it's like this whisper from the divine into his ear. So he's gaining wisdom and knowledge right now. He also, with the 7 of Cups, can feel a bit overwhelmed, like he's got a lot of options. Maybe like he has a lot of options in work right now. But in his mind, he feels like he has options in love. And it's a bit overwhelming to him because he doesn't know what to do. What he wants is to rush into his divine feminine with a cup of love. He's ready to offer his true emotions to you. That's what he's thinking about. He's thinking about getting away from this chaos that's led him to be so defensive. Okay? How is the divine masculine feeling about the divine feminine at this time? And your connection with him. How is he feeling at this time? Yep. There's the Tower. Had a feeling that would be coming out. So the first card that came out is the Hangman. It did come out in reverse. But regardless, it looks like he is standing still at this time. He's not actually taking any actions towards you, even though he wants to. But he's gaining enlightenment, see? He's gaining that wisdom and enlightenment by standing still, by spending time alone. Right, George? George is yawning. A lot of cards just flew out. See? He's been feeling hurt. He's been feeling left out in the cold. Again, it's in reverse. So he may be feeling like he's healing more in this connection. But he still has that pain with the 3 of Swords. He still has that pain over your connection and why it didn't work out. However, and see, that's the pain with you, the Empress. You're the Empress. That's the divine feminine card, the way I see it. And he's tired of dealing with the Queen of Swords, who is the karmic. But with you, he wants this clarity. He wants truth to be spoken. So on one hand, this could be the karmic just overbearing him with, do you see how she's like almost demanding someone to do what she wants? In the same token, this could represent you and him and out the clarity he wants with you. He wants to speak his truth to you. Why? Because he's having Tower moments. He's having Tower moments in his life currently with his karmic, with his career, with his own internal conflicts. They're just the karma is starting to kick in big time, and he's starting to learn some lessons. And he wants this change with you. He wants to start a new cycle in love. The Wheel of Fortune indicates positive change. And the fortune's going in your direction, both of you. Why? And what's the most important thing is divine timing's at play here. The angels are balancing out the scales. The Sun card and the yellow all indicate illumination, truths coming to light. This is a yes card. This is a yes. The Sun is a yes. Emotions are being balanced. The scales are being balanced. The divine is intervening on this connection. Okay? Now let's conclude with some messages that your person would like to say to you but hasn't been able to say to you for whatever reason. It's looking like because this karmic situation has gotten in the way. So you've had to just surrender. Stay in gratitude. Pay attention to your emotions. Because good luck and victory are coming your way. Okay, Divine Femme? So stay positive. Okay? So here are some messages. What does Divine Masculine wish to say to Divine Feminine at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit, great angels, ancestors. What does Divine Masculine wish to say to Divine Feminine at this time? Okay. The first card that popped out, I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? You know you think about them. You know you feel them in the 5D. You know you are getting intuitive messages from this person. Trust that. Trust that communication is happening on the 5D, even if it's not on the 3D quite yet. They're worried. They're worried you've moved on. They're worried they're making all this up in their head. Like, they haven't talked to you in how long? And for some, like a number of years, months. And so they're wondering, like, is this connection still lingering in my mind? Is it real? Or am I just crazy? You may be feeling the same way, Divine Feminine. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. It's a struggle. It's a struggle for them. They may not even be letting on to it. You may even see on social media it looks like they're living their best life, but they kind of keep things close to their chest. They're not one to be really outspoken about their emotions. They sort of hide in their work, hide in their relationships. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? See, they're wondering about you now. Are you thinking about them as much as they're thinking about you? Lastly, I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. You definitely had a strong bond where you could see into each other's soul. Perhaps you felt a past life connection or multiple past lives with this person, with that familiar feeling. It's like when you're with them, it's coming home. There's fireworks between you guys. There's just such a spark. And perhaps you woke something up in each other that had been lying dormant. And they miss this. They miss looking into your eyes. You may have intense eyes. And they miss looking, the eyes are the window to the soul. So they recognize your soul. There's definite soul recognition on both sides here. I want to close out with just some advice for my love cards. I call these my love cards because they're in the shape of hearts. What messages does Divine Feminine need to know at this time, Spirit? Those are obviously a bit harder to shuffle. One more, please. This one is drawing my attention. So I'm going to pull. The first one we have, it's like the guy, the Divine Masculine, is opening up his eyes. And the Divine Feminine is now going within. Let's see what the card says. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to wait. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So whoever you need to forgive right now, even if it's yourself, this is a really good time to just let go of any guilt, shame, any remorse you've been carrying, and just forgive, because that is going to not only free yourself, it's going to free everybody. But most importantly, it's going to free you. Then this is the next card we had out. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So this isn't a time to do what you think you should do. Maybe you're starting a new career path and this is so important to stay true to yourself. Maybe the divine has been giving you hits on where you're supposed to go next in your life, the next stage, the next journey. And if you practice that forgiveness, especially that self-forgiveness, you won't need to base your decisions on guilt. One thing I like to ask myself is, if I didn't have any fear, what decision would I make? And base your decisions upon that frequency. And the last card we have is this. It's just such a beautiful card. And it just looks like enlightenment and awakening and wishes coming true. But let's read it. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So stay out of your head and drop into your heart, because that's where the answers lie. And that's where you're going to feel the truth about situations. So even if you're doing like a little meditation where you're just putting yourself inside of your heart, literally, and breathing through that slow, steady breaths, connecting to your heart. And that's where the love of the Divine Masculine is. When you want to feel them, go within, because then you will send yourself and them love. But this journey is about self-love, so don't forget that. That comes first. Okay? All right, loves, this is all I have for you today. I hope it was helpful. If it resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. And have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace and love.